Hi, I'm Gaby Larino from the Fort Wayne Media Collaborative, and I'm here talking with Lynda Rogers, who's the board president of the Three Fountains Cooperative here in Fort Wayne. Lynda's going to start off. We want you to know what it's like to live in the cooperative, just as a baseline, because she's not only the president, she's also a member of the cooperative.
Yes, I have lived here. I think it's been 6 years, 6 or 7 years. I love being here. Our maintenance crew is fantastic. You call them, they're like right on it. It's I live right over by the playground, and oddly enough, it's pretty quiet. I like hearing kids running, laughing, and playing outside. That's what I did growing up. It's affordable, and it's a nice place. It's a good place to live. I have no intentions of leaving, not anytime soon. So yeah, I'm happy.
Wonderful.
Most of the people that I've talked to, my neighbors, some of them have been here for um 20 years or more. So yeah, people come and they stay because mainly, honestly, I believe it's because of the staff. We have a great staff.
Is there a special fund that the residents pay into that provides the services of the maintenance staff and the things that you get to enjoy collectively?
Most people call it paying rent. However, we call it carrying charges, which is basically you're paying for your rent where you live. You're also helping to pay the salaries of our office staff and maintenance staff. Part of it is for property taxes. I think, I'm not 100% positive. But we also have a management company, which is KMC out of Indianapolis. So they provide a regional property manager for us, and then we have our on-site property manager, which is Kia. Pretty much like any other place, if you're not paying your carrying charges, after a certain amount of time, you will be brought up for evictions, although we try to work with our members to keep that from happening. As far as major purchases, like if we need a building with a new roof put on, the board will approve that or not approve it out of our budget.
What kind of issues do you get involved in? Is it interpersonal? Is it managing the property? Is it all of the above?
It's a little bit of all of the above. It depends if we have a member who wants to complain about, well, my grass was cut, but they gave me a bill for $50 to come cut it. When they have a complaint like that with the office staff or with the maintenance staff, we will get involved with that. We'll, have them come in if necessary to meet with them, to listen to their grievance, and then help them help negotiate a good result that will help everybody. So yeah, we do meet every month, and we go over the budget, we go over the expenditures, and we see how we're doing with work orders and what type of problems people are having in their units.
How do you feel like you are connected to community by living there at Three Fountains?
Fortunately, I'm surrounded by a lot of great people. I've been in social services for, well over 20 years, 25 years, 26 years. So I like to talk to people, and everyone around me likes to talk too. So we do stay pretty well connected. If there's an issue that they don't think is being addressed the way they want it addressed, they have no problem knocking on my door and saying, "Hey, Lynda, can you say something about?" Yeah, sure. Have you said something? Well, yeah, I said something, but nothing. Okay. Everyone looks out for each other. At least I can say that for sure in the area where I live. I left back in May to go to Pennsylvania. My brother passed away, and I was able to tell one of my neighbors, I'm going to be gone. If you see lights on in my unit, call the police because it's not me. So, and if they have to leave and go out of town or whatever the case may be, we kind of look out for each other to make sure everything is okay. If we don't see each other for a while, we'll knock on the door. Somebody over here sick? What's going on? So yeah, it's a good community, and everyone looks out for each other. It's very disheartening to see things the way they are now, with neighbors not knowing each other, not communicating with each other, not socializing with each other. I think that's where things in this country started to go south, when people stopped talking to each other.
I totally agree. What advice would you give to someone who wants to move into a cooperative?
First of all, you're going to have to be patient, because openings do not occur that often. Work on making sure your credit score is decent. Don't just not pay your rent, then think you're going to, get someplace. Be patient, make sure your credit score is good, and then be the type of person who's going to be willing to abide by the rules and guidelines that have been set up for that cooperative.